is Master Chief, Sierra 117, reporting from UNSC High Command. You're now tuned in to Immaculate Connection. Lock and load, and finish the fight. Chief out.
Real life callouts.
Real life callouts, hosted by Savant and Goodbarz. How you doing today, bro?
I'm surviving it. I'm excited like usual, especially when there's brand new Halo content.
Yes.
Especially when there's brand new discoveries in the Halo universe.
Yes, sir. There's a lot of good things
There's
going on.
a lot of going on.
There's a lot of
Normally we'd talk about, we'd have to fill in the gaps with some sort of but not this time. Not this time. This is like action-packed.
Yes, we got a good thing going on right now. Halo just released, and they also had the interview with Junyszek, and I think his name is Quinn, and they had the release and reveal of the new graphics that everybody was complaining about, about the sandbox and everything that's going on. I think they called it AS 343. That was the main thing. Oh.
I was one of the few people who actually, I liked the graphics, but
I did too.
But I didn't look at them from a filmmaker's point of view. You know, we play with cameras sometimes.
Yeah, most
we play
definitely.
with lighting sometimes. We don't make video games. That's a whole nother galaxy.
Yeah, that's a different bracket right there. That's a whole different move.
But we play with gravity.
Yes, we do. Yes,
all right?
we do.
And we play with waves.
Yes, all day.
And I don't know, like, you know, obviously I watched the original trailer and the original gameplay as a fan.
Yeah, as a fan.
You know what I mean? So
it.
I got caught up. What I'm saying is I love Halo, and I was just caught up to see anything Halo. When they did the reveal, I was like, but let me say something. I was also, man, the internet. And those little kids on the internet, too. I'm in an all-out war against these little... Look, I don't know how much intelligence you need to accumulate to understand that when they gave you the fucking reveal, they said so many times that wasn't the final product.
No, not at all. It wasn't.
There was so much fine print on the shit. They only look. 343, I usually never stand up for you. Hold on, I want this to be a clip in our social media. I never stand up for 343, ever. Because you already know how I feel about buying broken products.
Real talk. Real talk.
You know how I feel about releasing pieces of video games. I know that is the big new thing that developers do now. I got you. I got your number. William Savant told everybody I'm the whistleblower. Yeah. So I'm gonna lay this down as thick as a fuel rod cannon. At no time did these withhold information. They only said that they were going to do the reveal because people were whining about it online.
Yeah, they were complaining.
You little millenniums were on the Xbox Live networks and all through all you little badasses with your ambassador chips and badges and little false sense of fucking goddamn... I'm serious. You guys have some sort of a false sense of... You guys act like they pay you money.
Big fact.
Let me keep it real. You act like 343 sends you the blueprints on this. You act like they ask you permission. Like and Unisex calls you on the fucking phone and asks you what you think the way the BR bounces. Before they even released the They were clear about the fact that they were only releasing it because you little were whining about it.
That's it.
So I don't know how much intelligence was accumulated prior to the presentation. But I was in full comprehension.
Yeah, of course.
I understood that it was an example of what was to come.
Yep.
And that the game was far from being
completed.
on eye-level shelves.
Yeah, exactly.
Why did we look at the game last summer and feel like we were in the aisles on shopping day? Why? I'm going to keep it 100%. I know developers race to put out as much content, as much quality, because you guys are led by these little uneducated kids in the forums and in the comment boxes. You guys are supercharged by what happens in the reactions and the social media posts, and we're going to get to that later. I know you guys are driven. Your new brand model is to sit there and whack off as many people in the comment section as you possibly can. Your new business model is an entire circle jerk coming out of fragmented business plans and outsourcing, developing, and you know what it is. It's a lack of fucking quality, and it's a lack of depth and relationship and belief and passion in the products that you're creating.
Yeah, I agree.
So anytime developers hold themselves accountable, like you did, 343, I have to give you a round of applause.
Give it up for 343, y'all.
You stood up for yourself.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
You didn't do what all these other developers have been doing in video games. Yeah, making video games is difficult.
Yeah,
I'm in a heavy metal band. Making heavy metal music is difficult.
Yes, it is.
And it's time consuming, and I'm sure, like video game developers, or most of them, if you're looking to have a long, healthy career and relationship with, I can't even say consumer base or client base. If you want a relationship that is community based,
yes,
as advertised by 343, because they allow people outside of the company to participate in research and diagnostic. Just because you don't have the opportunity to, just because you live at your mother's house, and because you have done nothing but stayed in the reaction and comment section of video game development.
Big facts. Comment sessions is horrible and toxic.
The bottom line is that 343 held themselves accountable and redirecting, the energy and the pre-release temperature.
Yes,
and they scaled it back to make sure that there was a better quality product and not make the same mistake that developers have been making over and over again. I think that 343 is very much aware of the amount of microtransaction participation that they're going to have to be asking of the community. 343 is asking a lot of the community time around.
They are.
So you know what I mean? When 343 knows if they're going to ask something, a handful of compromises from the community to make this game great. You know what I mean? Microtransactions being one of them.
Yes.
We're going to see microtransactions on a scale like you've never seen before.
Bigger.
But that is set to support the kind of quality that the game deserves.
Yes, most
This
definitely.
is a huge effort, and I think there's a lot. While we know that there's a lot on their plate, that's why, and that is observable in the way that they held themselves accountable and responded aggressively to how the community felt, regardless of your qualifications. Okay, that's it.
The first footage of Halo, this is a Engadget article that we have by Jay Fingers. The first footage of Halo Infinite gameplay didn't sit well with gamers, to put it mildly, but there are signs of progress. 343 Industries and Microsoft has shared a fresh batch of screenshots that give you a sense of how the SBOT Series S or S titles visuals have evolved over the past several months. While there aren't really any character studies, Craig is nowhere to be found. The Pacific Northwest inspired Zeta Halo environment appears slightly grittier, realistic, and more next gen. And we have a couple pictures over here right now, and I love these new sightings. They got the sniper in gameplay, what it looks like, and you have a couple things there. This is from the PC campaign work in progress. This is what they have. It looks really cool.
I think that's amazing, really.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
That's why I was honest before we even looked at these, and I was like, I liked this before.
Yeah, facts.
But you're asking, I'm a huge. I can't even say that I've ever been as starstruck.
Yes.
On something like Halo. It's just so nostalgic.
Yes.
It's become a family game to us.
Yes, it is. It is definitely.
It's more. It's to us. There's generations now.
Yeah.
Of our family that plays the game. It's the same kind of thing that you've seen with Star Wars and some of the same kind of crazy fandom that you see with sports teams and or soccer teams and across seas and stuff like that. I mean, it really is a part of our culture now.
Yes.
Some gamers, they drop a new Call of Duty every time the season changes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time,
they do.
Every time it gets warm or it rains outside, there's a new Call of Duty, but not Halo.
Halo's not like that.
And I'd rather see, in the lifetime of the saga or in the lifetime of the entire storyline, I'd rather see, in our lifetime, I'd rather see, 10 great games rather than 15 or 20.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
I love Halo so much, and I do trust them. I think that they've made some unpopular decisions in the past, but as I've said about video games and music and culinary arts and art in general, I don't think I've ever seen a perfect painting.
No, never.
I know I'm not a perfect man, and I've never met a perfect woman. The closest thing was probably my mom, and she wasn't perfect. And she taught me that I wasn't perfect. So surely there can't be a perfect person. And as long as people are the ones making video games, guys, they can't be perfect video games.
Yeah.
So why we set out this expectation for discovery and adventure and them exploring always evolving and expanding technology, you can't really forecast anything but a lot of mistakes along the way.
That's it.
Seriously.
No, that's it.
Because technology is growing and has been growing so fast that with us discovering and exploring it, there's bound to be mistakes along the way.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So the fact that 343 can recognize that and attend to that, I think shows that they're a great company.
Yes, they are. They're handling like they're supposed to.
Wow.
This is another shot right here, and they were talking about a time lapsing that's going to happen, and the map will change from night to day, day to night,
like Zelda,
and things will change on the map where you're traveling. Also, if you can notice right here on your radar, I noticed something
like winter and summer.
Winter and summer. It's going to be seasons. It's going to be night and day. You see this little arrow right here on the radar? There's something new that's been added, and I think that's like a north, south, east, west thing type of thing going on, or that's a waypoint to show you exactly where your nets
right. There's never been anything quite like that. Good point.
Yeah, I just peeked that. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like they're really trying to innovate the radar and different aspects of the game.
I gotta say, I'm not pumped up about the pause menu grid map.
Yes,
Halo is a game that you kind of jump into action and you play.
And you play.
Stopping the game and jumping on the map like Red Dead does not feel
Halo-y. It doesn't feel Halo-y.
So I hope that there's a new way they can integrate that. Like maybe you could pull up your arm.
Yeah, and then
like you know what I mean. Like maybe I don't know. I'm just coming up with a quick fix. But like imagine 343. Listen to me, goddammit. No, but imagine like, or maybe you tap a button and in the HUD,
it pops up on your helmet. Yes.
You should not leave the game to go to the map. Yeah. Please, we got to put a bunch of hashtags on this.
Yeah.
343. Do not have any features in Halo Infinite where you leave the game at all.
Yeah. Yep.
The only time you should leave the game is when you need to take a shit or answer the door for the pizza guy. Do not, I repeat, Bonnie, do not scissor kicks. Do not. Whatever you do not make a pause game map menu.
Yes.
Don't do it. You're a super soldier. Super soldiers don't pause.
No, they keep going.
They finish the fight. Don't fucking play games. You drop the ball. If you do this, you drop the ball.
Yeah.
You're supposed to hold the ball during points, and you drop the ball.
You drop the ball.
If you screw this up, you need to listen to me, William, on this one thing. I know you don't know who I am, and I don't give a
Nope.
I'm telling you right now, and every Halo fan's going to agree with me. No Halo fan wants to leave the game to go to a poorly artistic, strange grid view map
Of where they're at.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not fun.
No, it's
That's not fun. That doesn't say super soldier speeding around, action-packed. Halo should be like an action movie. It's a space action movie.
Yes.
Movies don't pause like that.
I agree.
The storyline is too epic to pause.
Yes.
Don't do it to yourself.
I agree. Zeta Halo was looking really good, bro. So they had Ass 343 with your boy Junyszek and Quinn. Quinn is the new, he's the Sandbox team leader.
Oh, I know whose sandbox he been in.
This is Quinn, I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name. It's Quinn de la Hoya and John Junyszek. And he's the lead Sandbox designer, and they had a Ass 343. What's going on?
Well, I will tell you what it looks like right now.
What's that look like?
So you're saying Unisex, he's the new guy.
Yeah, he's the new guy.
He's been on the project.
And he's been on the project.
And Quinn is the old boy.
Yeah, he's the OG. He the OG.
Oh, so you know what this looks like?
What's that?
This looks like when you got the new girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? And the ex-man come back through and stuff again.
And there's no love lost.
Look at that. I mean, if you look at their faces, Quinn surely looks like he's been f***ing his See, John's been working on Halo the whole time. He's got everybody. He thought he had the whole thing figured out. He's got Bonnie and all them convinced. John, I know that when you look at John's face, you look at like somebody who's very matter of fact.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
He's been in this has been his bedroom for 9 months. He's been the king of the castle.
Then good old Quinn showed
up. Here come Castle War Quinn. That's your new nickname, Quinn.
Castle War Quinn.
Yo. Quinn looked like he been John Unisex girlfriend all mother pandemic. Look at his face. He looks so confident.
Yeah, he does. He does.
John just looks like he wants this mother leave. I swear to God. Like, it's like now they both live in the same apartment with this. And Quinn's like, I'm not leaving. She remembered this.
I've been here for years.
And John got that look like, man, I'm not impressed, man, with this. Damn, man. Yeah.
Here's some of the questions they asked the people. Will I be able to use a grappling hook to hijack a flying banshee? Are you excited to do that? You think using a grappling hook is going to be that versatile in the game like that?
I don't want. I want to. You know what I want? I being selfish, I want to hear more about the regular abilities.
Yeah,
is there going to be is there a solid clamber? Is there a solid thruster? Is there? What do we? That's what I want to know. The grappling hook, like I said before, I'm not for or against it.
Yeah,
so
it's new. Yeah,
it's such a party thing.
Yeah.
It seems like such a party attraction.
Yeah.
I don't know how tactical it's going to be yet.
Yes.
I don't know as far as, we play Halo, man.
Yeah, we play
I
Halo.
don't know. I'm not really too much in for gimmicks and tricks and glitter, and that's why probably I really didn't notice the graphics that much.
Yeah, me
because
either.
I'm not really for the tricks. What I think most people who are familiar with Halo are looking for Halo.
Yeah,
I think that 343 has a responsibility to try to gain attention from new players, and younger gamers, and obviously that's what developers need to do to stay in the business. So I think that they have a challenge of trying to make it new and exciting for the Fortnite kids and the millenniums, and I think that
millenniums.
Yeah.
Millenniums.
Yes, I refer to them like they need clinical attention. Yep.
Here's another question from Ask 343 episode with John Junyszek and Quinn. Can the grapple shot be used to pick up weapons from the floor campaign? And as we just talked about before, we just want to play.
I'm not so into that.
I don't know why they asked those questions.
What did he say?
What did he say to that? I think he said yes, you can use it multiple times. The grapple hook was used in the trailer to pick up the fusion coil that was on the right side of Chief.
And when I saw it, it was like a movie moment. And I was like,
that's a cool little move
thing. But I don't want to be running around doing that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that multiple times.
I don't. You know what I mean? I don't want that to be like something that you do every 20 seconds in the game.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah, to get rid of a turret. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Just seems unattractive.
Yeah, it
and
does.
very un-Halo-y.
Yeah, it is very un-Halo-y. I
seems millennium-y.
I want to see what...
Seems millennium-y.
Yeah, millennium-y.
That's what it seems to me. Seems like that don't want to go across the room to go fight. You want some other to go get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking bullshit. Yeah, you laughing because that's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't want to get up.
That's funny.
Get up and shoot the bullets weren't enough.
Shoot that.
Right.
We didn't have none of that.
That's the thing. That was the thing with spat and charge.
Yeah.
That I never got was spat and charge. Here's the thing with spat and charge that nobody ever realizes. You're gonna run across the map. I'm gonna get you. I call it I'm gonna get you. I don't even call it the spat and charge. I call it the I'm gonna get you. Because if you ever look, you ever been like, you're in a little sprint, maybe to go get the overshield or something, and you look back, and there's a goddamn red dude charging at you, man. I'm gonna get you. And you're like, is this nigga gonna try to Spartan charge me?
Yeah.
Because I'm about to fuck you up. Don't you ever.
They won't shoot or nothing. They just
I'm
run
like,
towards
I
you.
wonder if this is gonna shoot me.
No, he doesn't. They don't shoot. They're sprinting.
This is sprinting after me.
Yeah. Trying to get a Spartan charge. Won't shoot you. They won't shoot you. They would sit there.
I've been ninjaing them kids for so many years. I do the easy ninja on them too. I just hit that reverse on them. It's like hitting a turtle. You know what I mean? Get out of here, man.
It's the Super Mario.
All right,
move.
why are you running after? Stop chasing people around in the Halo map. It's a bad move. It always has been. I'm giving y'all a major gem right now.
Yo, word. Don't
chase.
Don't chase that. Yo, real talk. Don't do that. Yo, bro, we got another good thing over here. The best adventures of 2020.
This is all great.
Yeah, this is great. We got the best adventures of 2020. Now, I thought this was really cool because I've been in situations where I'm not paying attention. I got my headset on and I put my controller down and I turn left and then my controller's on the floor and I'm missing the analog stick. So now we have OtterBox is getting into gaming accessories to protect your analog sticks, to protect your controller, what's going on with it, so you don't lose anything and you're not spending fucking $85 every time you go get a controller. So this is really great as you need it. And any more proof of that 2020 was the year that we got into gaming. Outdoor lifestyle manufacturer OtterBox recently debuted a complete line of S-Box gaming products, including a mobile gaming clip to attach to your phone, to your controller, plus a controller shell, a carrying case, and an antimicrobacterial screen guard that you can stick to your phone. This collaboration makes complete sense. We already trust OtterBox to protect our food and phones in the wilderness, so why not our controllers? So many good things going on with this. I like this a lot. What do you think about it?
I think if we put this much attention into condoms and condom education, I feel like we'll all be in better shape.
Yeah, we'd be in a better place. Yeah, I agree.
Look, I'm from a time in gaming. I mean, it's like weapon skins, okay?
Yes.
I don't give a fuck about a pink controller.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You know,
No.
Video gaming for me, because I'm old, has never been about like Barbie dolls and shit.
No, never.
I know that's a thing that people are into now.
Never that.
I get it. I'm there. You know, my kids have all educated me on why skins and armor suits and, you know, all of that is a big thing.
Yes, that's a big thing.
I never knew it. They put me onto it. I don't like having that I can't own.
Yes, I agree.
I don't like the idea of having some that I don't own. So I never cared to change any armor because I don't physically own it. That's just my old ass not understanding the value of it. I would never give anybody any money for a fake pair of boots in a video game.
Yeah, in a video game.
I can never rationalize it. No more can I rationalize buying pieces of a game that's been advertised as an entire game.
Yep. Agreed.
This is something that buyers and sellers have convinced a less educated consumer about. Back where I'm from, if something didn't work, you threw it in the trash.
Yeah, give it away.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? If the program didn't work, you know, you at least, you know, you scrapped it and funded a new one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only thing, you know, video games are winding up like politics. It's like the only, you know, we wind up buying into something that never works.
Yeah.
And we buy into it every year, every 4 years, and we argue about it and we fight about it in the comments and, you know, we talk. And it's all like encouraged and hypercharged by this generation of young people who haven't spent a lot of time with people.
Agreed.
They haven't spent a ton of time with culture. They spend a lot of time on the internet.
That's it. That's it.
So, you know what I mean? There's two sides of the coin and then there's the truth. You know what I mean? Some of these little smart asses ain't got the common sense or the humanity in them and their experience. Because I mean, in many cases, they just haven't moved out of their homes yet or gotten a decent job. They've been in a fist fight.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's not that they're bad people.
They don't understand.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, the comment section is filled with a lot of people that are on the internet. The comment section is filled with people that are fans of the internet in the comment section, not fans of good games.
Yeah, definitely.
People that are fans of good games play good games.
Yep. Most
People
definitely.
are fans of running their mouth, run their mouth.
That's it. Big facts.
The internet is a whole game for these people in itself.
Yep, they use it like that. They really do use it like that.
So they spend less time getting good at level 2 and level 3 than they do is insulting each other and their peers and trying to one-up each other and compete with each other for attention online.
Definitely. I agree.
Whatever they can use, whatever platform they can use, be it music or video games, anything. Well, that's what I'm saying, bro. So you know what I mean? I'm from a different time where I don't know. It's a little bit different to me. I'm still into very much the game first, the graphics later, the fashion later on. To me, those are just images. I need the core of a game and a great storyline. I'm more and still into a very cerebral and community part of gaming.
That's what it was meant for. It was meant for people to connect.
I don't get on Xbox and argue about politics or skin color. You know what I mean? If anything, for my generation, it's quite different. We played video games to get away from the street.
Yeah.
We played video games to get away from drugs. We played video games to stay away from jail. We played. So my experience with video games and technology was ways that we could have activities and forms of expression that weren't violent or drug influenced or what I'm saying, or involved, or you know what I'm saying, because
using your energy for a positive outlook.
Right. So I'm from the beginning of video games, and from the beginning it was marketed as a center of the household. It was to bring people together, families. So when I see people using these forms and everything as it's become a crazy place for agendas and fashion and products. The video game industry, Xbox Live particular, is like one of the last places that you can go on the internet that's not dominated by ads.
Yeah, that's it. That's the last place. There's no ads in it.
I'm not hating on fucking OtterBox. I know.
No. You didn't even say anything about OtterBox.
Right. I don't want that to spiral out of control either. I'm just saying my experience with gaming altogether is deeper than the weapon skins.
Yeah, of course. Yes. That's what you're getting across. Period. Yeah. Period. No, I could respect that. Real sure. And we got some more inventions here, bro. We got some really crazy things going on that they're trying to release. I guess this is the robot suit. And when I saw this, I was like, this is not a good idea because you're trying to give someone an exoskeleton. The robot suits, Psychro's Robotic Guardian Exo, full body powered exoskeleton.
Huh.
This is what they're doing. Decades after RoboCop filled moviegoers' heads with cyborg suit fantasies, science has finally delivered next year. The Salt Lake City firm, Psychro's Robotics, will release the Guardian Exo, one of the first commercially available full-body powered exoskeletons, $8,500 monthly lease.
Oh, there goes my September. Is that when they're doing it?
Yeah, the exoskeleton, an early iteration of which was recognized in Time Magazine 2010 list of best inventions, is effectively a wearable robot shell that enables the wearers to lift as much as 200 pounds. It's designed to prevent in-job injuries by reducing the strain of manual labor and boasts as much as 6 hours of battery life.
Look,
they forcing it.
Look, man.
got the heart.
Bro, people, as a species, we come out of the vagina. So curious.
Yeah.
That we build atomic weapons.
Yep.
That blow up countries. Dude. Do we need to? Does the species need to be any more lazier than it is?
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
Okay. Does it need to be any more affordable?
No.
Oh, now we can get one guy to do 15 guys' job. Right. And then we're just making it harder on people that can't afford this technology.
Yep. It's
just like, and I'm not going to get into the morals of poverty, but who the can afford $8,000 to get their construction robot mobile vehicle suit?
Vehicle suit.
It looks like he's wearing a Honda Del Sol. You guys ever seen a Honda Del Sol? Put one up right there. That's what he looks like he's wearing. I tell you what. I'm not I want nothing to do with it.
Look, he got the little hook thing on it. It looks like a car. It's crazy.
I can't believe this stuff is going on. I can understand the auto box controller thing.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
I like this. That's best invention. I think is.
Can
really
we
cool.
get rid of coronavirus first before we turn into robots?
Yeah, exactly. Please.
That's all.
This next invention I think is really dope. It's for disabled gamers.
Wow.
Yeah, more exclusive gaming, Logitech adaptive gaming kit. More than 46 million gamers in the U.S. live with a disability, and for some, standardized controllers, mouses, keyboards can be challenging to operate. In 2018, Microsoft introduced Adaptive Controller, a hub of enabling users to plug in their preferred control setups. Now, Microsoft has partnered with Logitech to produce the Adaptive Gaming Kit for only $100. Players get 10 buttons, 2 triggers, hooks, pads, loops, and other associated gear that further enables them to customize their controllers. One reviewer, YouTube, Daniel O'Connor, described the kit as honestly revolutionary. That's
awesome.
That's really cool.
Wow. Finally, man, something cool on this show. We always have something up. Something and it's not your fault, it's the world.
I tried to find something.
It's not your fault, man. Just a little bit of light would be nice every now and then. That's
exactly.
great.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always somebody stealing something, man. Somebody wants to turn into a... Like, remember the electronic girls and all that stuff? That stuff gave me nightmares.
The e-girls.
I see all this shit. It gives me nightmares.
Now you're going to dream about RoboCop.
Probably.
And the next invention that we have here, I think that's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think Logitech, great job on that, by the way. And then the next best invention of 2020, the last, I think, really the one that kind of won it for years. It's the Climate Cop. Climate Trace. It's it's called.
Is that anything like the hip hop cop?
The rap cops? No, it's called the Climate Cop.
Come on.
The Climate Tracer. For years, Silicon Valley companies have used artificial intelligence to make social media more addictive and streaming recommendations more predictive. But very few people want to point these tools at the biggest problem we're facing: CO2 emissions, says Garvin McCormick, a founder of the Climate Trace, the first of its kind environmental analytic tool. Backed by an international coalition that includes several environmental nonprofits and former Vice President Al Gore, uses a combination of machine learning, infrared satellite imagery, and advanced computer modeling to track polluters worldwide in real time. The information it collects, accessibly through a data-rich online portal that is set for the release in 2021, will help environmental organizations verify the governments around the globe are honoring pledges to cut greenhouse gases. The data will also enable companies to better judge their supply chain's cleanliness and help the public stay informed too. R. Sullivan of Time magazine. So it basically tracks people who litter and do CO2 emissions.
Holy.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. It's kind of intense.
You know what?
Using social media technology.
To be honest with you, I don't even know where to start on either the absolute wrong thing to do. I don't even know if there's a right way to do what they're that all sounds
very intense,
dangerous, confusing, compromising, while maybe adding some pretty simple solutions. You know, I've said many times, I've said it on the show, God knows people don't agree with me. What I'm about to say, I know you don't agree with me already. I don't give a I don't care, because I'm going at this in my mind Not if Joe Biden was president, not if this was the United States, not if this was planet Earth, not if you were you, not if we were me. Obviously, I'm not in charge of anything. I don't have any degrees. I'm not qualified. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a military person. I don't fight for the country. I'm a loudmouth ass podcast and rock and roll dude. That's what I bring to the table.
Word.
I sing songs. I make people dance. You know what I mean? I tell stories and talk about video games. I get it. And that's why I'm gonna stay, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to NASA and microbiology and G.I. Joe, I get the out the way.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
I don't know about combat and beating people up and all that other stuff, going to other countries and whacking terrorists and nope, you guys have at it. Have as much fun as you want with that. I don't argue with diplomats or even my neighbors.
Word is
I don't even them. I don't even know my neighbors. I don't know any one of my neighbors' first names. You know what that means? I mind my business.
Period. Also, this month is Women Appreciation Month. And recently, we were online on the Xbox Microsoft. We was online on the Xbox Microsoft Facebook. And we wanted to show Xbox that as a female-fronted metal band, that we support them, that we show love to them, and we appreciate them for doing what they're doing. And I just want to say, we didn't say anything crazy. The company loves what they had going on for Xbox. And something about the community sparked some weird thing going on. As you can see, all we said, that's amazing. Please let us know what we can do to help for Xbox. Shout out to Xbox and their commendation for it.
Xbox says, we are committed to building an inclusive community where all voices can be heard. This month, we're amplifying the voices of women throughout the gaming industry to celebrate International Women's Day and Women's History Month. Now, as you know, we are in a female-fronted rock and roll, heavy metal, hard rock band, whatever you want to call it. And our lead singer, Melissa, is the creator of Immaculate Connection Gaming.
ICG.
That's right. That's at immaculategaming.com.
Yep.
And Immaculate Connection Gaming is a Halo-based gaming community on the Microsoft and Xbox Live social network. It's a Halo clan.
Yeah. That's what it used to be called back in the day.
Right. Now I know you say clan and somebody's going to storm the fucking Capitol. Listen, it's a Halo group of individuals. Go check it out. There's a Facebook page, a whole bit. Matter of fact, that's why Real Life Callouts is even a show.
Yep.
This podcast is brought to you by Immaculate Connection Gaming and powered by the One Shot Network. All of the media that is responsible for Immaculate Connection Gaming online when it comes to video. Like this podcast. And like the ICG Halo montages.
Yes.
And stuff like that. So, Immaculate Connection, our band Sepsis, because of our lead singer Melissa Wolf, are proud participators in the Xbox Live and Microsoft social gaming community. There's over 1,000 people in the group. Go check it out if you'd like to. Go check it out online in the Xbox Live social networks. So she said she saw the Women for Gaming, Women in Gaming, and responded to Xbox being committed to healthy relationships and safe places for women and drawing awareness for and celebrating and honoring women playing video games. And our company, Melissa, and on behalf of the staff, said, that's amazing. Please let us know what we can do to help, because we are always working closely with other entertainment companies because we are public figures and musicians and publishers ourselves. So anytime we can use our fan base and anytime we can use our networks to create cool conversations in protecting, respecting, energizing, loving, or admiring our women, that's what the we do.
Period.
And why would we do that? Because we're men. And men love women. Now, I know that there's all kinds of different people in today's world. And I know it gets all touchy and everybody's got a different cream for their filling. But this is what I'm here to tell you. However your body parts look or whatever, for the sake of English, some of us were born boys and born girls. Whatever you want to be when you grow up is up to you. But for those individuals who declare and assume and take the responsibility and role as mothers, daughters, and sisters. Did you see what I just said? So if you're a man and you're into your mom, you respect your sister or your neighbors, even all women in general, I want to make it clear that it is a very disturbing day to me when there are groups of young men on the internet that have the critical social defect, the character distortion. It's painful and shocking.
Yeah, very.
I'm out. I realize I hate the meme culture. I hate it. We came all this time in humanity to learn how to speak with each other and look each other in the eye. We came all this way developing beautiful languages and beautiful artistic handwritings. We have all these colors and languages that represent who we are and geographically where we come from. We've come all this way as an advanced society to go back to writing smiley faces on the wall to express ourselves. We spent all that time getting to know each other, to go on the internet and insult each other with little faces and goofy. And when it's just something really disgusting and weak to me about an overwhelming. Keep this picture up.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be up. Yeah, always.
The comments. Anybody's welcome to go check this shit out.
Yeah, it's right on the SBots official Facebook. If you guys want to check it out,
I think that if you're a parent,
you need to check this out.
You need to check this out. I think if you work at Xbox, you need to check this shit out. Because these little psychopaths in your comment section, these dudes are class A felonies in the making. I lived with murderers and baby shakers and killers and Nazis and fucking pedophiles. These people are the same people I had breakfast with every morning of my life. And it's been a long time since I heard the kind of language that I've actually been able to absorb the kind of psychopathic energy until I was in that Xbox comment section. After looking at how them young boys think about their daughters and their mothers and their sisters. I know we're in a fragile place now and people don't know their belly button, you know what I'm saying, from their penis, and everybody wants to be boys and everybody wants to be girls and nobody wants to be what they are, what they were born. I know that everyone's really confused and I know everybody's special and everybody needs a gold star, but I'm talking about something different right now.
Way different.
I don't care if you're gay. I don't care what kind of wigs you want to wear. Everyone's got a parade for their skin color. Everyone's got a parade for what body parts they want to put in their mouth. We got it. I got it. I got it. We all got it. But I ain't seen a heterosexual parade in a long time.
Real talk.
All I'm talking about is what's going on in this comment. And I'm talking about these young boys that are born males, from what I can tell, responding to a female in the comment section. And the fact that Microsoft doesn't even have the balls or the courage to get in there and regulate that because they're too impressed with the insights. They're too impressed with the comment section and keeping their Facebook and social media on fire. Instead of getting in there and issuing an apology to all of your loyal female fans and getting to work on these little fucking psychopaths.
Real talk. I agree.
They never say that punishment has to be severe, but it definitely has to be swift and certain. Microsoft, Xbox, if you're gonna have a post that is appreciating women in gaming and drawing awareness to healthy relationships to little girls and young women online, and put your fucking money where your mouth is.
Real talk.
Because the way that those boys descend on young ladies and young girls in your comment section, if that's any reflection to what's going on in multiplayer gaming, I'm in a gaming community and we control it.
Yeah, definitely.
So if anybody over there at ass Microsoft or Xbox wants a good demonstration of how to lead a real community, I'll teach those little weaklings over there in your ambassador section. Because my buddy here, who's an Xbox ambassador, went over there to try to draw awareness to your growing issue that you have there.
Swept it under the rug like it was nothing.
So you guys putting up this post about drawing awareness to women in gaming, I feel like was a setup, and I feel like it was a way to bait your little sick, uneducated community. I think it was a way to bait people into arguing. And if I'm wrong, then you respond to what I'm saying. If I'm wrong, you know where to find me.
Easily.
If I'm wrong, you go send my lead singer an apology by the way that she was treated on your platform. Because she decided to step up and say something positive, reinforcing your positive and healthy, engaging environment. She said, "That's amazing. Please let us know what we can do to help." And when hit the fan, you guys were nowhere to be found. So this whole thing about you being committed to building an inclusive community where voices can be heard,
prove it.
Prove it.
This is Real Life Callouts. That's Savant. I'm Goodbarz. You guys have a great day.
This is Master Chief, Sierra 117, reporting from UNSC High Command. You're now tuned in to Immaculate Connection. Lock and load, and finish the fight. Chief out.
Real life callouts.